Have you ever had that feeling where you're not quite sure if someone genuinely likes you? We've all been there, right? It could be those times when they don't smile, avoid talking to you, or even exclude you from social gatherings with your friends. It can be so frustrating and confusing. But you know what? There are actually signs that people subtly show that reveal their true feelings about you. Today, we want to share with you 16 unmistakable indications that can help you figure out if someone secretly harbors negative feelings towards you. Number 1. Let's start with smiles. A genuine smile is a natural reaction to something pleasant. When you genuinely smile, your eyes light up in a different way compared to when you force a smile. It's something that can't be easily faked. So, if you notice that their eyes don't light up when they smile, chances are they're giving you a fake smile. Remember those forced smiles we used to wear on picture days in school? Looking back at those pictures, we can instantly tell how insincere our smiles were, right? Number 2. There's body language. Pay attention to those subtle cues like leaning or turning away from you, crossing their arms, or pointing their feet away from you. These are signs of closed body language, indicating disinterest in having a conversation with you. Nonverbal cues speak volumes, and they can give you a glimpse into someone's true thoughts or feelings, whether they're negative or even hostile. Number 3. They keep bailing on plans they have with you. Things don't always go according to your plans, right? In some cases, they'll fall through. But if the other person keeps canceling on plans you made with them, and they keep telling you excuses, it's a telltale sign that they don't really want to spend time with you. It's true that people are busy. They have to deal with the day-to-day of their lives. But if someone is genuinely interested in you, they'll find a way to push through with the plans with you. Either they compromise or meet you some other time. And if they really can't hang out, they'll find other ways to make it up to you. But there's something worse than bailing. Number 4. Only you make plans with them. They never initiate. Do you find yourself always being the one to come up with plans for the both of you? It could be a sign that they're not really interested or don't enjoy your company. A sign of a healthy relationship is there's equal effort from both parties. But let's say the other person is an introvert while you're not. If they genuinely like you, they'll willingly compromise. Either you can do things that you'll both enjoy, or you'll take turns deciding. Remember, a balanced and fulfilling relationship is all about mutual interest and effort. Number 5. You never get compliments from them. One sure sign that someone doesn't like you is when they don't acknowledge or appreciate your accomplishments, no matter how big or small. I mean, when you achieve a goal, you'd expect at least some joy and praise from those around you, right? But if someone dislikes you, they might not show any interest or enthusiasm. Instead, they might go for those sarcastic or demeaning comments. And you know what else? If someone feels animosity towards you, you'll notice them bringing you down occasionally, usually out of jealousy. They purposely avoid saying anything positive about you and just focus on pointing out your flaws. Their aim? Well, it's to undermine your self-esteem and confidence by always emphasizing your shortcomings. And that's not someone you want to spend time with. Number 6. They hardly make eye contact when talking to you. Maintaining eye contact with someone can be challenging if there's no mutual sense of respect. So if someone avoids making eye contact with you, they might be concealing something like their dislike for you. It's like they fear that you'll perceive their disdain, so they avert their gaze and minimize interacting with you. But here's the thing. A lack of eye contact doesn't always mean dislike. There are various factors at play, like anxiety, that can affect someone's ability to meet another's gaze. So it's wise not to solely rely on this sign to determine how someone feels about you. Number 7. It just feels awkward to be with them. Awkward moments, we've all been there, right? Those long silences or that uncertainty about what to do together can really throw us off. But you know what? If you consistently feel uncomfortable around someone, it might be a sign that there's just not that connection. And that's okay. We can't control who we're attracted to, whether it's in a platonic or romantic way. So if you find yourself in those awkward or uncomfortable situations, take it as a lesson and seek companionship with others who make you feel at ease. Trust us, it's worth it. Number 8. Conversations with them are way too short. Someone who enjoys talking with you will actively engage. which is why you can explore pretty much every topic under the sun for as long as your time allows it. In contrast, if someone isn't interested in interacting with you, they'll tend to keep the conversation short. For instance, you ask a question or share a story that you know will make them respond. Instead, they only give you clipped answers. Not putting in the effort to engage in conversations with you is a clear sign that they're not interested in talking or spending time with you. Number 9. The tone they use when talking to you is off. You'll learn a lot about how someone feels about you just by the tone they use as they talk to you. So you pay attention to those little nuances as they speak. It's a good indicator of how they feel about you. If they are condescending and sarcastic, it's clear that they don't really like you enough to bother being polite. Even more so if they have a rude and insensitive tone. Number 10. You'll notice that they put in a lot of effort to get close to you. Detecting this one might be a bit more challenging, but you can spot it by paying attention to their behavior. See, there are folks who believe in keeping their friends close and their enemies closer, which is why these people go to great lengths to befriend someone. But as you know, trying to get close can be also a sign of interest in you. Confusing, right? But one telltale sign that what they show you is just a front is that when they do approach you, they constantly gossip about others. This suggests that they're likely doing the same behind your back. And if they get close to you and then you start hearing rumors about yourself, well, it's probably not a coincidence. Number 11. Your gut tells you that something's off. Intuition speaks volumes. And guess what? Our instincts about people are often spot on. Regardless of someone's politeness or positive body language, if you have a nagging feeling that something isn't quite right with that person, trust your gut. Your subconscious has possibly sensed something negative that wasn't detected by your conscious mind. If someone triggers your internal alarm for no clear reason, chances are that something is awry with your relationship with them. Number 12. When you message them, you only get emojis in return. With the rise of digital communication technology, we've seen the emergence of a whole new language in the digital realm, the language of emojis. But here's the thing. If someone only sends you emojis whenever you send them a message, take it as a sign that they're not really interested in having a meaningful or longer conversation with you. Just think about it. Typing a few sentences doesn't take much effort, right? So if someone consistently fails to engage in real communication while texting, it might be time to find someone else who genuinely value and appreciate your presence. Remember, genuine connections are built on mutual interest and sincere engagement. So don't settle for less. Number 13. There's hardly any physical contact. Pay attention to how much physical contact you have with each other when you're together, like taps on the shoulder and some high fives. Whether you're just friends or something more, physical contact usually shows that you genuinely want to be close. Physical touch serves different purposes. For instance, it can show that someone is connected and committed with you. They want to be more intimate or just want to give emotional support. This means if the other person avoids having any physical contact with you, chances are they don't have strong, positive feelings for you. Number 14. They often scratch or touch their neck. It's interesting how this simple action can actually convey a wide range of emotions, from flirting to feeling really anxious. And you know what? It can even be a sign that someone is not being completely honest with you. So, here's a little tip. The next time you have a conversation with someone, pay attention to their neck. If they keep touching or scratching it, particularly the area below the ear, chances are they're either not telling the truth or disagreeing with you. Fascinating, right? Number 15. It's next to impossible to get them to agree with you. If someone keeps on disagreeing with you and shooting down your ideas, it could be a sign that they don't genuinely like or respect you. And you know what's even worse? When they dismiss every single thought or idea you have before you even get a chance to explain it further to them. It's like their bias against you is completely clouding their judgment. It doesn't matter how good your ideas are, they will always find a way to oppose them. Number 16. You make jokes, but they never laugh. It doesn't matter how funny you are. If someone dislikes you, they won't find your jokes funny. And instead of genuinely laughing, they might just give you a forced smile. Even worse, they'll show no interest in what you're saying. You tell them a joke and they'll act like you just told them what the weather is. This lack of engagement with your jokes can even extend to your social media posts. You'll notice them not caring about it. No likes, no shares, no replies. Here are 2 more videos you may find interesting. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos like this, subscribe to the channel.